What's going on, everyone? That was a fucking quick one. Welcome to Mushroom Musume. Yes. Alright, guys. Hope you guys are having a really great day today. Listen, Mushroom Musume is a life sim. Oh, fuck. It's a life simulation game where you raised a mushroom daughter from a spore into a young woman, guiding her through a whimsical and sometimes dark fairy tale world. The game features a unique blend of heartwarming and morbid elements. I should have fucking read this stupid description before starting. With player's choice impacting the daughter's development and leading to various endings. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, its initial release date. I'll tell you this right now. Hold up, I'm still kind of stuck in that that thing, dude. It was on June 20th, 2025, and developers and publishers are Mortally Moonstruck Games. Yes. I don't. Oh, well, I mean, and platforms are for Steam, I think. I don't. Oh gosh, I'm tired. I guess what? It's fucking 12:38. I don't. Once upon a time, there was a humble recluse. I didn't see any, pictures that shouldn't be there. You get me? So I guess it's okay. Who knows? They thought they had no need for society. They did often find themselves home to a loneliness that they could never quite shake. In the morning, the sun would rise. At night, it would set. That's what the day does, you know what I'm saying? The recluse would observe the splendor, knowing that the sight would be made all the more beautiful by having someone to share it with. It wasn't that they desired a relationship, but perhaps it was a flame that had burned them one too many times, or perhaps they were simply disinterested. Hami, I'm not disinterested. I need this relationship thing, please. Please, not a child. No, a child. What? That's what they wanted. Someone to take care of, to teach. Unfortunately, it was a longing that could not be possible. Not in these woods alone. However, we are never quite alone as we think we are. One day, a witch appeared as if drawn by the intensity of the recluse's desire. The lumber that the recluse had spent the morning gathering slipped through their hands as they spotted her, the witch of the woods. She began to speak. You desire a child, yes? No, I lied. I desire companionship. Please, witch, take me in. Take me in. For some, those are quite easy to come by, but not to you. It would seem. Jesus fucking. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Like kicking me while I'm down. Let us make a deal then. If you do 3 simple chores for me, I will present you with the daughter for your very own. The recluse caught up in a moment of naivety, and we quickly agreed. Okay, so the witch, knowing that the recluse was destined to accept, simply nodded and began delivering the first of these so-called chores without hesitations. Okay. It is important for a young person to be well grounded in this world. I hear. Bring me a jar of soil to help with this process. Keep in mind that not all dirt is the same, though. Consider the source carefully. Soil. That did sound somewhat magical. The recluse supposed. Left with this vague prompt, they considered their option. Okay, so I guess this is the thing. The most picturesque section of the forest you have ever set upon. Your favorite foraging nook. The witch's own front yard. Let's go with this one. This one sounds a little bit nicer than anything. There was a place they had passed through on occasion, decorated with green leaves and fragrant blossoming flowers. Yes, the place of a beauty that left one in such awe was the only choice, only the best for their daughter. Okay, arriving back At their meeting place, the recluse was excited to share their selections with the witch. So that's what you picked. Ah, very well. It shall do. Feeling the need to scrub their skin, the recluse retired to the hut to cleanse themselves. The second day, the recluse slept more soundly that night than they had in ages, having a purpose again soothed them, even if they had found themselves caught up with the witch. I don't understand why we didn't ask the witch to become, our person of interest, but we'll go on with the story. They elected not to think. They elected not to think about that, though. Instead, when the morning came, they simply did what they had to do. Okay, yo, I honestly thought my look at the mushroom cursor is moving. You see it? You see how it's like going up and down a little bit? I thought, for a fucking reason or two, I thought my mouse was having stick drift. Okay, dude, maybe I need to sleep or something. But Jesus, but I was like, what the fuck? Okay, which is to say, they spot up and went to the witch. Okay, upon watching the recluse approach, a sardonic smile lit the witch's face. I will tell you what sardonic is, because maybe sarcastic, maybe sardonic. Yes, almost there, guys. Just relax. Sardonic describes something marked by bitter and scornful derision, often expressed by a cynical or mocking humor. Okay. So the witch is just looking at us, like, look at this bitch. He's gonna think I'm gonna give him a daughter, but I'm gonna fucking put the rug on him. You complete your first task admirably. 2 more, and I can finally give you what you want. She paused for only a moment before delivering her next message of import. Import or important? Growth struggles to be achieved without a presence. Offer me that which embodies the emotion you would provide for your daughter. The recluse pondered for a moment, thinking of what they had to offer. Okay, so tear-stained portrait, stone law ornament, a prize gemmed fragrance. Sure, why not? That sounds more reasonable than the rest, right? Yo, it better not be one of those games where like your option is the opposite of that. You get me? I don't know if you get me, but I understand myself. I hope that you guys understand me too, because if there was anything worth showcasing, the sheer wonder the recluse would have for their daughter, it was small glittering fragments they keep secret. Like a brilliant emerald, it glimmered unlike anything else in the recluse has ever seen. But even they understood that beneath its surface course something ethereal. Returned to the witch, the recluse held it out their offering. But the witch holds up her hand in protest. It's a beautiful thing to offer such passion. Merely the intent alone shall be suffice. Feeling a tender wholeness, the recluse declined to answer. The fuck? I don't know. Third day. With 2 assignments complete, the recluse could feel their excitement grow. If this witch has been honest, and for the reason they felt that she was, then that meant that this could be the last night they spent without a child. I still don't know why I want a child. I really don't, man. They hoped so. At least that was all they could do. Barely remembering to get dressed, the recluse dashed to the meeting spot again. The witch had been waiting there for them. Welcome back, recluse. Are you prepared? Today is your big day, is it not? The last task is an easy one, or at least I believe so. Bring me something colorful, something bright that you think will suit her. Then, when they were first told of the 3 tasks, the recluse had imagined things that were much more difficult. This seemed easy as to be a trick. I mean, which they suppose only meant they should take it seriously, as a mistake it could be death. Jesus Christ. With death in mind, damn son. With death in mind, the recluse needed to decide where to search for color. The flowers or a stony river? I think the flowers, dog, because, you know, just saying. If someone wanted color, they would, where else would they, fuck me, dude, hold up. If somebody wanted color, where else was there to even consider? The recluse decided to make their way to a peculiar, idyllic field of flowers. The field was filled with the overwhelming amount of choice. Before long, the recluse narrowed the option down to a few. Black pansies, what the fuck? Milkweed, the bright orange herald of the butterflies. Bleeding hearts. What's that? A pumpkin? Foxglove, purple bell like blooms. I like that. Whatever, this is that one. Wild foxgloves. I'm gonna have to fucking Google that shit, bro. See, you guys should Google it too. Look, we're Googling with each other. Isn't that romantic? Oh, foxgloves. Foxglove. Oh, okay. Oh, I seen this flower before. Yeah, it's pretty, dude. It's really pretty. There we go. I like that. I like that. So foxglove, the flower has always enchanted the recluse, standing tall at the edge of the path. It was as though they were luring them, tempting them to stray from the path. Perhaps today the recluse just might. An edge of temptation can be healthy. Oh, what the fuck just happened? The recluse returned to the witch's hut, colored item in hand. She silently took the object, nodding her head to the recluse in recognition. The recluse stood there for a moment, unsure, before finally the witch realized what they expected. Oh, you wanted your promised daughter, don't you? Her voice was almost mocking, of course, but at least it was not overtly cruel. I suppose I must tell you that I lied, human. I do require several more trifling things from you. First, the matter of payment. Of course, you really thought that... Okay, we are fools to think that a witch would just do this shit for free, right? The recluse should have known that everything was for a cost. Hami, hold up, man. First of all, let me have a drink of water, please. That's some good H2O, dude. Remember to stay hydrated. Okay, first of all, I don't think anybody would do this type of shit for free. Just saying. So I would have just had my shit ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, recluse. You know what? You thought that shit was gonna be free? Hell no, son. I need payment. Take out the sack of like gold or something. Poof, throw that shit in the table. You know, and that's that. Okay, pay me now with wealth. Pay me now with life. Pay me sometime soon in large quantities. Pay me at a much later date in the way I choose. Fuck me, dude. We have wealth. Might as well do that. They offered their coin purse to the witch, and she took it wordlessly. After pocketing the whole pouch, she returned a single coin to the recluse's hand. Now, of course, this will be suffice, the witch smiled. Of course, you know, I gave her fucking 101 coin. She gave me back that one coin. She's keeping 100. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? What was that? You saw that? With the payment settled, the witch simply smiled and handed the recluse a small pot. Humans are tricky, but mushrooms are much more resilient. Consider this an upgrade. Don't worry, eventually she will develop a mind. Simply give her time, as much as she needs. Soon your wish will be in full bloom. I suppose with all that settled though, there is one last thing for you to consider. A young girl needs a proper name. The recluse thought of the witch's demand before offering the final thing to... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay. Can I type it though? Oh, I can. Let's go with let's go with Lily. There you go. There we go. Then she walked away, only fate knowing of the two shall ever meet again. Chapter 2, Cultivation. Though the recluse was unsure of the specifics, they did realize that it was important to heed her instructions, care for the pot and the dirt and everything that lay within. So the recluse geared up as many as any parent should, and access the thing they needed to raise a child. Finances, in case the nearby village had goods or services that you could not provide. Nutrients for the child to help to grow strong. They would need plenty, as it would be depleted in the day. Yeah, you need a WIC card. You know what I'm saying? You need that. You gotta go to like the social work and stuff like that. And finally, the recluse's own stamina could not be ignored. One cannot burn the candle from both ends indefinitely. You want to bet? Thus began the longest growing season of the recluse's life. Okay, what the fuck is this? Finance? We got but one money. Nutrients and stamina are good, I guess. Recently, you begun to think about your daughter's living quarters, specifically her pot. You have a few ideas on how to improve it, but you only have so much time. Which do you decide to move forward with? Use your cooking scraps as compost. Ensure that her soil remains ever damped. Decorate the pot. Buy some fancy can't buy anything, bro. I have one coin. Infuse the soil with a drop of your own blood. Fuck me, dude. What the fuck? I mean, wait, info. Oh, look, there's her daughter. Oh yeah, I said hours, baby. Oh yeah, man. I'm waiting for that Father's Day present, even though it passed. Okay. Yeah, so infuse the fucking soil with your blood. That's crazy. Buy some fancy. We can't do that. Decorate the pot. I don't think it will do anything, to be honest with you. Yeah. Ensure that the soil is damp. Use cooking scraps as compost. I don't know, dude. You know, like, fuck. Let's just do that. They're like recycling things, right? Okay. Recently, when cooking, you have noticed some waste, perhaps peels and scraps that you normally throw into the woods could have a better use. You begin to place small fragments of your meals in a special bin. It almost feels as though you are sharing a meal with your daughter, and that thought brings you warmth. I still can't get over the fact that we want a daughter. What the fuck? Hopefully she likes your cooking. She'll have a lot of it in her life. Her quality of life have been improved. Look at that. Let's continue. All right, so we're not killing our daughter yet. All right. A flock of hungry birds have been harassing both your crops and your daughter recently. Hell no, dude. Take out the fucking, what are they called? Like the pigeon shooters or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know what they're called. In fact, they became quite a nuisance. Hell yeah. Murder them. Ignore the birds. Fetch your bow. Oh my god, fucking hunt birds. Purchase some. Oh my god. Hey, let's just hunt the birds, bro. Let's do that. You retrieve your bow and are lucky to leave with not one but two birds from the flock. Hell yeah. They shouldn't show up again for a while. You and your daughter may rest. Actually, bro, if there were crows, bro, we're fucked. Because they now know that we are messing with them. If there were crows. If there was somebody else, I don't know, but we don't fuck with crows, man. Or ravens. Nothing more could be done to the birds. Okay? The matter was laid to rest. Something's happening. Oh, what? Oh, your daughter has changed in the night. It's just weird. Look, our daughter. She's right here. One day you awake suddenly, discovering that your mushroom has gained enough limbs to propel himself around the house. The creature toddles on uneasy legs, bumping into objects noisily, and a cute face now shows a vacant expression. Her demeanor seems pensive and unsure. sometimes staring long at an unfamiliar object. Bro, she is absent-minded, bro. That's cute. Encourage her thoughtfulness. Spend time nurturing her environment. Motivate her to do something more productive. No. Let's go with this. Let's go with encourage her thoughtfulness. I think that's what it is, right? Like, right? Maybe. Spend some time nurturing her environment. I think this one's nice. You decide that now is the best time to promote her growth, spending extra effort improving her living conditions. Your daughter seems to appreciate the attention and emotes cheerfully. Okay, the decision being made, life continue. Hell yeah, she's alive. She's gonna live, guys. We're gonna see her go to college, and we're gonna be happy parents. All 452 of you. And me. One evening, you hear a light knock on the door, a quite rare occurrence. Peeking through the window, you witness none other than the witch of the woods standing at the doorstep of your humble hut. Could she be here for a visit or to settle a debt? What the fuck you mean, bro? I already paid. Introduce her to your daughter. Provide, privately request. This is good. Hello, witch. I would like you to meet my daughter, Lily. Perhaps it was time for your daughter to meet the witch. She could even learn a thing or two. The two of you answer the door and invite the gloomy woman inside for a dry and awkward small talk. Something about the way the two absently stare at each other. You wonder if they made some sort of connection today. The decision being made, life continued. So we're dying. Help. One evening, you discover many footprints outside your home, three-toed and webbed. Some strange creature have been poking around. Oh shit. You have heard the rivers of those woods are home to a nefarious turtle-like creature, a kappa, that capture human children, a kappa, only to bring them home and drown. Damn, son. Yeah, kappa, 100%. Your child is the human, but you can feel the leer of envious eyes from the tree line. They know a precious daughter when they see one. Don't worry, Lily. I will fucking throw hands with these kappas, bro. Fucking. By the looks of the tracks, they are quite young. Perhaps you can do something to frighten them away from your home. Okay. Oh my god, hunt them down. Deal with the issue decisively. Purchase a magic ward. Stand guard until they stop. Keep your daughter inside in the evenings. You're like giving me like you're really giving me things, you know what I'm saying? No! Fuck me! God. The turtle creatures are determined but predictable and easy to frighten. You resolve by standing guard until they give up. Okay, good. Usually the amphibious monsters scoot the area before sunset and make their move as soon as dark falls. Standing at your doorway and brandishing a hatchet, damn son, you ward them off each night without fail. Occasionally they test your determination, their dead-eye leers and whispered hooting persisting long after midnight. A sleepless night or two are a small price to pay for your daughter's safety. You know what? If I knew there were going to be assholes like this, I would have just hunt them down, bro. You successfully outlasted them, and after 2 weeks, the sign of their intrusion ceased. For now, they have given up, and you can once again spend your evening with your daughter worry-free. The decision being made, life continued. Oh, she's evolving. Oh, look at her, guys. She's beautiful. Your daughter has changed in the night. Alright, tight. One morning, you notice that your daughter is nowhere to be seen. After an hour of searching the nearby area, you find her sitting alone in the familiar clearing. To your surprise, the creature had now taken the form of a young girl. You had finally revealed to confirm the witch hadn't betrayed you. And you approach. She turns and smiles at you before continuing to thoughtfully stare into space. Sit with her in silence. Buy her a nice gift. Celebrate. Tell her it's time to go home. No. You know what? Let's just sit with her in silence. You do wonder what your daughter is thinking about so intently, but decide not to disturb her. I fucking voice cracked if you caught that. Taking a seat next to her, you approach the beauty of the forest and spend the time thinking lovingly of your daughter. Oh yeah. After nearly an hour, she stands up and heads back home, seemingly finished with their introspection. The decision being made, life continued. Alright. Dude, we gotta get nutrients up in this bitch, bro. How are we gonna get money? Almanac. What the fuck? Okay. While sitting at home one day, I've been reading for 26 minutes. You hear an unexpected knock on the door. Unfortunately, when you go answer, you find yourself face to face with a man that you never wish to see again. Though he was older now, the scar running down his cheek was unmistakable. That's our father. Father, well, I'd like to introduce you to your granddaughter. Oh, I didn't read that. The sound of his voice sends a long-forgotten chill down your spine. This man is your former business partner. Oh, fuck. From a time when you did work that was less than admirable. I am sure all this time alone has given you plenty of time to reflect. Are you finally ready to get back to business? Give the man a significant sum of money to go away. Beg the man to leave you alone. Kill the man. Agree to do business with the man. Oh my god. Fuck, the thing is, we need money. We need money 100%. You know? Like this is the right thing to do, I guess. But this one is more tantalizing. You get me? Like this fucker's gonna keep sniffing me out, dude. So if we don't get rid of him right now, it's over. But if we make business with them, it could just mean that we're gonna get more coin. Fuck it, let's just get more coin. You could only run from yourself for so long, you suppose. Perhaps it was time to re-embrace some parts of yourself. After inviting the man in, the two of you speak for several hours. Nostalgia saturates the air, and though you're initially hesitant, the thought of working with him again seems oddly appealing. Okay, so we didn't want to kill him. Okay, good. When he leaves, he gives you some coin, an advance payment, he says. Fuck yeah. Hopefully this time things will be different. Are we like assassins or something? You awake only to discover that your daughter is covered in tiny parasitic creatures. Ah, hell no, dude. Flame on. For the sake of her health, you should probably find a way to get rid of the little pest. Give the child a thorough rinse. Buy some fine herb pesticides. Encourage her to embrace the change. She's all organic. Leave the be. No. Fine. I mean, herbal pesticide is fine. Dreading the potential spread of disease, you decide to seek some strong elixirs from the local apothecary. I know that word. Damn, that shit costed 4 coin. When you apply the potion, it seems to be instantly absorbed into her skin. It lends her a healthy shimmer and exterminate the bugs. The decision being made, life continued. And then, one night, you find yourself struggling to sleep. Your mind wanders if you consider your current place in life. You lived peacefully with your daughter for many moons. Initially, it was strange. Well, it never stopped being strange, but you were always thankful for the company. Besides, the affection you felt for her was like any parent would feel towards her child. That was normal, at least. Your thought turned to the concept of time, particularly how you were once alone, while you were once alone, and now you are afraid that you will be again someday. Of course! We asked for a daughter or a child, and we didn't fucking consider the fact that they're gonna grow up and gonna leave us, bro. We're fucking idiots. I'm telling you. Your daughter has had more and more curiosities about the outside world. It's only a matter of time before she wants to strike her own path. You hope you will be fulfilled now. You hope you've done enough. Ultimately, you find comfort in what you've done. You may have had many failures in your life, but there's one thing you can die proud of. Gain slime form, gain witching, and a new beginning. Telling the recluse that you wanted to see more of the world wasn't wasn't an easy conversation. As they grew older, you worried about leaving them on their own. Thankfully, your concerns were unwarranted. They were happy that you had grown enough to want to move out. Okay. They even offered to help you build your own home close to theirs. You were welcome to visit anytime, obviously. Faster than you would have anticipated, the two of you built your home together. They showed you all of the tricks they knew and made sure to impart as much knowledge as they possibly could. Finally, the day arrived. You were officially on your own. Wait, so are we the mushroom now? Are we the child? Are we the child now? I'm fucking confused. You were scared a little, but also excited. It felt like a new chapter has beginning for you. And loving parent. Chapter 3: A Girl on Her Own. Lily, common purple, witch's butter? Okay. While visiting outside near your garden and taking in the fresh air, you hear the caw of a crow, then another and another. You look up and find a rather large group of sleek black birds perched at the trees above you. That's called the murder of crows, if you don't know. We have new fucking things. Dampness, mycelium, robustness, potency, and humanity. A few are eyeing your garden while others are just birding around as birds would want to do. Feed the crows some spirit. Fuck it. It's better. What? Fuck me, dude. The bird of crows. Tossing the morsels of the ground you keep back to give the birds some space. A few of the braver ones eventually swoop down and start to peck at the scattered bits of food. Others still watch it from high. Okay. You sit back down and spending a relaxing afternoon watching the gain friend birds. Hell yeah, dude. One thing is that I would definitely want to make friends with crows, 100%. Have like an army of crows. While walking down a heavily wooded path, you notice this healed woman slumped mournfully against the base of a tree. She bears numerous scratches and light wounds, goddamn, as well as particularly cold black lips. Fuck me, dude. Her clothes are torn and dirty, but despite this, you can tell they were once quite expensive. Fuck, dude. Curiosity piqued, and you approach the woman asking if she needed help with something. The woman grimaced, shaking her head. Nothing can be done for me. I have been sentenced to death. As she speaks, you notice her tongue is stained as if she had been licking ink. You can't help but feel intrigued, so you insist, what does she mean? A few weeks ago, I was walking through the woods when I witnessed the most beautiful woman I had ever known, picking flowers, alone. I am ashamed to say that I was taken by her stunning looks, that I followed the woman, aiming to at least ask her name. I discovered far too late, however, it was no woman, but the witch of the woods herself. Your eyes widen. Few humans would have even spoken to the witch. You follow her into the forest. To follow her into the forest is regarded as well a death sentence. I know not if it was a punishment or fulfillment of my unspoken request, but upon approaching, the twist around and met me with a terrifyingly intense kiss. Oh shit! When I came around again, I bore a terrible curse. She visibly trembles, pulling out the tattered ends of her elegant dress. Solid cobbles seem to be shifting under my feet, and steady tools writhe like snakes in the grass. Oh, okay, so she's turning into like stone or something like that. I have been doomed to fail all. I have been doomed to fail at it all things. I lost my work, my coin, and I cannot even prepare food for or forage without injuring myself. I was scared. Oh, I was searched. I have it has reached to the point where I can't do anything but sit here and wait. She trails off, pursing her blackened lips. Again, the doomed lady falls against tree, staring blankly. It's apparent that she has utterly lost her will to go on. A cursed kiss from the witch of the woods. How unexpected. Ask her to give the curse to you with the kiss. Decline the interference with the witch's business. Tell her to pursue a romance with the witch. Attempt to dispel the curse. No. You know what, man? Just let's not fuck with the witch. How about that? You know? The Witch of the Woods is your creator, yes. And more importantly, someone you should never cross. This woman is proof of that, in a way. Apologizing, you tell her that there is something you can do and leave the woman to her fate. Maybe it will all work out for her. One day you need supplies. You head. Oh, we don't even have coin. You head to the local apothecary. It's always a wonderful, cozy experience. After this was done, inside you have a particularly fondness of a painting hung up near the counter of a mushroom woman, much like yourself, with the frog on her lap. Not to mention that the vast amounts of ingredients and goodies are all readily available for you. Business beats the nitty-gritty of foraging every time. Unfortunately, this time around, you feel a set of eyes staring at you. You turn your neck. I just fucking picture her like contorting her neck, and barely catch a glance of a strange man following you. He's wearing a look as ravenous and tattered as his wizard's hat. Oh, fuck that. Run home as quickly as you can. Kill him. Tell the man off. You're not just some component after all. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck me. I forgot about the dice. We're dead. You angrily turn on your heel and yell at him. I am a mushroom, you know. Wait, I mean, I'm a person. Unable to... Fuck me, dude. The man seems emboldened. He approached you with a sinister grin, screamingly afraid you pass out. Several hours later, you wake up in a new... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. Thank you for coming. We'll appreciate it. Thank God we're alive, because if it wasn't for him, we would be in the first place. Have faith in everyone's faith in him, because everything is going to be alright. Trust me. Yes. Mushroom Musume. If I'm not mistaken, I think Musume is word for like companion or some shit like that. I think. It's like a Japanese word, I think. Let me see. Musume primarily means daughter. Ah, okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. So it's technically just mushroom daughter. But it can also refer to a girl or a young unmarried woman. Okay, so Musume is that. So it's just a daughter. So mushroom daughter. Bro, we got skinned. That's why I fucking stopped. Then later that week, you hear a rumor about a man that seemed to have been driven to madness by some strange mushroom. You guess some men can't handle their vices. On that day, without realizing it, you had stayed in the village much later than anticipated. The sun has fully set. Darkness has enveloped all. Thankfully, you are fully capable of taking care of yourself. You know this settlement well, and the lack of sun does not change that. You decide that you take a shortcut through the alley, but to your surprise, there are others there as well. Oh, fuck me, dude. A few quite others, in fact. It quickly becomes apparent that you must have most of the alleys that I... Okay, you know what? Steal from one of the easy marks. Enter the door. Mind your own business. You know what? Oh. Oh, okay. When you go to leave, many have small trinkets and seem tired from a long night of cheering. You know what? Let's just leave them alone. Run your own business. Your curiosity is quite satisfied. Humans simply adore making quite a lot of noise when left on their own devices, and it seems like they just another excuse to do that. There you go. So humanity went up. Jesus. You feel okay? That's it. Yeah, but anyways, man, there it is, bros. Let's save it, baby. Right here. How do I go back? How do I go back? Quit. No. Maybe. There we go. Yes. There it is, dude. Mushroom Musume, or Mushroom Daughter, or Mushroom Unmarried Woman. Damn. It's literally just text-based, bro. I'd say I thought it was gonna be something else, but you know, it was alright. You know, if you like reading this type of stuff, you know, I mean, it would be pretty tight. Whoopsie, if it would have like the chance to like for you to like type in on what you want to do. I don't like. Sorry about that. I don't like the fact that it got dice in it because God knows that I fucking suck at it, especially with mechanical dice. So you know that's bullshit. About there it is. Musume, it was initially created over the course of the summer of 2022 for the Pig Squad Summer Slow Jams. Overall, we were given 6 themes. The first 2, character creator and unexpected consequences, were that primarily inspired the direction of the game. Over the next few months, we were given the additional. That's a long time. A long one, my bad. Additional themes: stealth, critters, dreams, and nightmares, and finally boss. Keep an eye out for events. Huh. All right, that's how it happened. But anyway, man, there it is. Go check it out. Mushroom Musume on Steam, pre-release demo. Like I said, it's all right. If you like reading stuff like this, man, it's all right. Yeah, it's cool. I do like the pixel art though. You guys know I'm a sucker for those. But yeah. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. I got this video. Have fun, safe. Go play some Mushroom Musume, bros, and you know, read. That's what I'm trying to say. Just read. Pick up a book. Pick up a game that makes you read, bro. Fucking go download those apps like that make you read. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but go download those. You know, Jesus. And everyone, please. Have a good afternoon. Oh yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. More games. And everyone, please have a good afternoon, good evening, good night.